Hello! Hello! It's time for another question. Shobna, where are you?
Well, hello.
Hello! Oh, I'm getting really British. I love this. I mean, yes, we're communicating now.
Yeah,
yes.
I have a very sober question for you. It's difficult enough being a parent. Oh. How do you find it, having sold 100 million records? How difficult is it being a dad?
It's the most terrifying job, the most dangerous job one man or woman can ever undertake. I must tell you something. At my house, I've made a rule. Celebrity stops at my front gate. Now, I didn't make that rule. My children made that rule. I so wish they would treat me like a star. But you see, the problem I'm having is that when I get home, I'm the chauffeur. And all I hear is, Dad, you promised. Dad, you promised. And the other word I keep hearing is my father's words in my ear. One day, son, you'll get yours back. And believe me, now that I've had Nicole Richie, Miles Richie, and Sophia, believe me, I'm getting mine back to death. Also, the kids always ask one question. Why? Why, Dad, can't you do this? Why? You promised, Dad. Why? And so I've gotten to the point now where my kids asked the other day a very terrifying question. Were you ever a kid, Dad? And two, who are the Commodores? Well, that's got to be terrifying. All right? So now we have to go to another question. I believe it's from Alistair Stewart. Alistair?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, and thank you for a fantastic evening.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you also for We Are the World, which has helped raise millions and millions for fighting famine in Ethiopia.
That was a fantastic, thank you. Thank you. My partner, Michael, will take that with you.
It really does make a big, big difference. You co-wrote that with someone that you used to be a warm-up act for, you told us a few moments ago, Michael Jackson.
Absolutely.
What was that like?
I don't have enough time to tell you what that is. No, my dear friend Michael, I must tell you that I do miss him. I wish he would be more in the States than he's living over here, but I will tell you a funny story that happened. It should have only taken us an afternoon to write the lyrics for We Are the World, but it actually took 2 days. Now, why did it take so long? Because we went into his little outer study where he not only has all of his records, but all of his music equipment and stuff, and we're lying on the floor writing the lyrics. When out of the corner of my eye, I see these albums falling over, and there is a full-grown python. Python, not funny. Snake, let's just put it back in Alabama terms. A big, fat snake with his mouth open. And of course, Lionel Richie left the house, didn't come back for 2 days, and we almost didn't write We Are the World. That is a true story.
I'm really glad you did.
I'm really glad I did, too. Thank you. Next question is from Colin Salmon.
Yes, Colin Salmon. Good evening.
How are you, sir?
It's a great joy to be here. It's wonderful to see the style.
I love that voice you
the
got. The
personification of a gentleman still knowing how to throw down. So this is what we like.
What was that word?
Throw down. A gentleman, sir. A gentleman,
sir.
of course.
Fine to meet you, sir.
Now, you've won many accolades, but one of the things you won was an Oscar. For White Nights, and I'd like to know where you keep your Oscar.
Oh, that's good. Who told you that? Somebody? That's a good question. I actually keep that Oscar, this is a true story, in my bathroom. Because every morning when I wake up and I have a little depression, I'm not quite sure if my life is working right, I go in and I see this Oscar sitting there and, I've done something right. That's a really start the day. No, it's still in my bathroom.
Good place to give your Oscar.
Thank you very much. True story. What do we do? All right? Time now for some more music. This song is my new single. It was inspired by my children. It's called Why? It's been so many years. It's that many tears. And I still have to ask the question. Why? Funny me, funny you don't have nothing left comment. You wanted me to have your heart, now you want it back. What about the promise made to me that you wouldn't trade the key in for no damn reason? And suddenly we're flying high, now it's Mayday, we're falling fast. No, I can't say that. You said you didn't need me. I really didn't think that you would leave. Whoa. Trip like, yeah. Whoa. Whoa, yeah. Yeah. Have you been in my life, yeah? You would think by this time I would get it right. Know the schemes and all the things that make it be right. When you said you could stay no longer, I thought I had just a little more daylight. Like we used to turn a fight into a good night. I know the things I used to do, you make it feel I would give anything for function I made to bring back the days when the feeling was so right. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. How does it feel like it used to, baby? Now it's so hard to find two words to say. Remember saying all of my life. Hey, 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 yeah. Do it all the way. Yeah. Remember all of my life. Whoa, whoa. Remember what we're tripping like, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.